Nice like that if you want to get a medal.
Relax, says coach.
Yeah, she just tried too hard in that hurdle. You've got to let it flow, otherwise you don't get to the end, and then you struggle getting the spring into the air.
Hitsu to start her campaign. We're going to see the same dive now from the top three.
Yeah, already a gold in the synchro competition. So one in the bag. Just missed out on a medal last time, 4th in the 2.5. Oh, that's good. Well, not much wrong with that. Swung the arms through, completely straight, through early. You can see as she takes off from the diving board, she's spinning up, first summy, second summy above the diving board, locking out well. Just a little bit of splash being thrown up. You can see the body tension in the legs there, locked out, good pike position, grabbing her hands behind the legs. It's a lot easier to hold onto your legs that way. Your legs feel heavy when you're spinning around, and face right down on the shins. Looks almost like she's looking through her legs to see the water when she comes around.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant technically by Hitsu. Sending right before our eyes. Back to the forward 3.5s then. Hitsu followed by Jennifer Abel will do the same dive. Same one that we saw from Bajina, Lucas and Bryant, and definitely room for improvement after those three.
Got 8.5s and 9s in the semi-finals. This was such a good dive. That's the way to do a takeoff.
Brilliant.
Oh, fantastic. Well, she hasn't panicked at all. Just seems to float in the air forever in the hurdle step. But it's the throw off the board, spins so fast that she finished above the board. There, tight pike by the second somersault, and punches and disappears. There was no problem with the entry there, no rolling over, head stayed in line. She wasn't anxious at all.
Brilliant stuff. Really, really good from Hitsu. 82.15, and he's emerging as score, I'm afraid, for Emily Haymans. So the Canadian challenge in that department is gone. And all the pressure now passes to young Jennifer Abel. Now, Hitsu has looked superb for 2 rounds. Back 2.5 for her in the pike position. So same dive that we saw from Bajina, Lucas and Bryant earlier in this round.
Yeah, has a little 5-point lead at the moment over Wu. Back 2.5. Well, she's missed it.
She's missed it, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, dropped very short on the top of her shoulders. Well, she scored 6. This is the one she missed in the semis, only 61 points. It might go lower than that. Jump was good. Well, just came out too early. There was nothing wrong on the start. That's a good reach back. That's a good pike. But there, the feet have gone down towards the water before reaching back for her entry. So everything is fine at this point. Maybe that's just the inexperience when you're under pressure. So that 5-point lead, she's going to need every single point of that for the coming rounds.
58.50. And it's all change again. Is here. Just let her get through, finish the competition, and then back to the drawing board. Let's hope that this isn't doing too much damage psychologically to Emily Haymans. Chinese divers doing the same dive in round 5. Hitsu and Wu Minjia. It's Hitsu to go first.
So she's 12 points behind at the moment. Good takeoff.
That's more like it.
That was a great save. She was starting to go over on the end. It looked like she started to bend her knees as she goes through the water. But perfect landing, very high, above the board on the out, floats around, just suddenly says to herself, oh, I've come out too late, but then decides to stay with it. Here, just slight relax of the legs as she goes through the water.
Gave the impression she went through straight as a dive. Here's the hurdle step again.
Yeah, well, this is before the hurdle step. This is the double hop. And now she'll lift one leg off the diving board, and it becomes the hurdle step at this point.
Look at that press.
See how the knees, or the top of the knees, are all strapped up. A lot of power and tension going through those muscles to jump up in here, and great scores there, over 80 points.
Superb stuff. Hitsu, 81. Bad day.
270. Well, that's 70 points less than when she got her silver medal 2 years ago.
Wow. Right then, we're into the heart of this competition now. Diving for the medals. Heat-Soo for China, first up.
Twisting 2.5. Good jump.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Well, we haven't seen any 10s yet. That's getting very, very close to it. She jumped even higher than normal, and she has a great takeoff anyway. Perfect landing on the end of the board. She's twisted and re-piked above the diving board. See that jump? There's the twist. So she has so much time to look for the water. She punches exactly for the right place. There's the punch. Then there's the squeeze of the ears. Then there's a lockout of the knees as she goes for water. And now she's pressing her toes together. That's a brilliant last dive.
Oh, wonderful. 81 marks for 379.15. This is going to be very tight in.